Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship with this person, could have been a situationship, could be simply that you have exchanged glances and you know there's something special there, but no one's truly speaking up. So for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do channel through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through spirit guides. I never have. At the end of this reading, I do channel through Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to see what it is that they have in terms of advice for you. All right. So we have here betrayal, rhythms, boundaries, wild woman, ecstasy, synthesis, awakening, selfhood, growth under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I know and I'm aware that I've broken your heart. The faith, the love, and the trust that once existed between the both of us is now no more because of what I have done. You thought you knew me, and it turns out that you never really knew me at all. It's like I was a complete stranger. I do feel that in this connection, there is this sense of betrayal. You thought I was very predictable. You thought you knew me. But then I behaved and reacted in a way that was very strange, unlike something I would have traditionally done. And so now it seems to you as if I'm a stranger. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, something always ends up happening, and I think about you. I try to wear many masks. I try to change my persona. But I can't hide from what I've done. I think in these rhythms that I can forget you, but you are that third and fourth beat. The drum that comes by and reminds me of who I am and what I've done. Because I'm obsessing over this, and because it goes around in a cycle over and over again, the things that we have gone through, they repeat. I find that it's best for me to just simply keep my boundaries. And so I have kept my boundaries. I don't reach out to you. I keep my distance. There's no contact. There is no contact between you and I. And I do this so that I am not emotionally vulnerable, so that I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to face you. I don't have to face what I've done. The easy way out is to block you, to ghost you, to leave you without any closure, because I don't know what to say. I understand in this connection you probably hate me by now. I have been deceitful. There has been suspicion in this connection. I have said certain words, and to some degree, things were okay at some point. There was truth, but then there became the sense of lie, a lack of truth. Saying a paragraph, but taking out a few sentences here and there, what you don't know won't hurt you, but is a lack of information and error. Is that me lying to you simply because I didn't say it? Yes, it is. In my heart, I have always felt that there is a spiritual connection between you and I. This connection is powerful. It is spiritual. It's on a soul level. It makes me feel very happy knowing that you exist. And there are certain things that I have kept deep down in my heart, in the depths and the shadows of this forest, of this thick forest. Certain things that I hide. I never opened up to you about it, never told you. But I want to make an offer now. I want to talk about it. I want to come clean. I want to see my reflection, who I am, who I turned into. I see things differently now. Now, there used to be a lack of peace and harmony, and now it's even worse. But a long time ago, there was peace and harmony. As time has gone by, I have seen and experienced things on a different level. I'm seeing things through your lens, through your eyes. I have put myself into your shoes and see things through your perspective. I did not see it like that before. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of selfhood. Because I have betrayed you, you have turned into someone who is very distant and cold, very guarded. I see you now as someone who is very independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need anyone. The problem is, I do feel that in this connection, you have changed because of me. You have changed, and it has not been easy. Things are no longer what they used to be. I find it challenging reaching out to you, even talking to you, because you are no longer the same. Now you're wiser, you're smarter, you're more clever. I can't get to you like I did before. I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of growth and prosperity, me knowing that I want to grow with you and learn who you are, who you truly are on the inside. A long time ago, all I ever thought of is all I ever wanted was to be with someone like you, to understand what it is that you are like, what your childhood was like, what are your dreams like, far into the future, what do I see? These are things that I wonder about now. A long time ago, I rushed into everything, but now I realize that I never really got to know you. And now I want to know you. I want to know the real you. Certain things that have happened in your past that you hide from. Things that no longer serve you. And your dreams far into the future. who you want to be, what you want to achieve, even long after you retire. I just want to learn about you. Because before, you were just a number. And now, I see you as a person. And who made me see that? You. You changed me. All right, Aquarius. Very deep, guys. Somebody here betrayed someone. They're scared crapless. They do not want to reach out to you. They know that they've lied to you. And they see that you've moved on. Some of you might not have moved on, but to them it looks like you have. And that's okay. Let that impression be there. Because of this, if and when they do reach out to you, they will be extra cautious, extra careful. They'll be more decent now. Before, they may have rushed into this. This may have happened and started suddenly. For many of you, it started suddenly, I see, because of the growth card. The growth card for me shows up when it talks about, hey, let's take it easy. Let's slow down a little. Let's learn about each other. The only reason this came up, guys, is because the majority of you, this truly was so intense. It started suddenly. And the both of you or one of you was just swept off your feet. Your head was not on right. I'm thinking of a plane, Air Love. You know, like Air Canada, Air France, right? We have Air Love. You just went on that plane, and that was it. You're done. You're gone. That's what happened. That journey was a bit bumpy, wasn't it? Turbulence was there. And now it's landed. But now the destination is so different from where you were before. You're just like, where the hell am I? I don't recognize this place. And your person of interest is not with you. This is why you've changed. Sometimes certain situations happen in our lives and we have to grow up. We have to change. Unfortunately, you had to go through that, the majority of you. This is why this person now wants to see what you're like, truly, as a person. They might just meet you at that airport after that plane landed. But they will see you as someone who has been settled in that area for a long time, and that new place where they left you off. And now you look different. You act different. Because you are wiser. You've been there, done that. It's not easy getting to you now. All right. Air Love. I literally was seeing a plane, seeing the runway, seeing a takeoff, landing. I even saw an airport. So weird. Maybe some of you are traveling or something like that. Something to do with airports, something to do with travel. If this person pays you money and you're not committed to this person, or they're not committed to you, if they pay you money and tell you to come see me travel and visit me, please, let's not. There's too many of my clients that do that. And the person that calls you, 95% of the time I've seen, they don't care about you the way that you care about them. They only care about getting one thing from you. Your privates. Your boy privates, your girl privates. That's the issue here. And what's going to happen? You're going to feel used after a few weeks. Typically, I've seen in those type of readings, the person that's called you over, typically it is the masculine energy. That could be a woman or a man. But typically what happens is they get bored. They literally get bored. And then for the Next couple days, they start to ignore. Some of you may have gone through this already. Why do I say it? Because there's so many of my clients that have had the exact same story. It is so strange how some people react and behave. It's so strange. They'll send you the money to come and visit. You'll visit. You'll do whatever you got to do. You're intimate, all this, that, and the other. And then before it's time to leave, you can feel that they're pulling away. Why? Well, they had their tasty treat. They had too much. Now they're feeling sick. They don't want any more. That's what happened. That's why you should ration it. Be like that rare diamond. All right, guys, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay. We have here the Prince of Coins, followed by dun, 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 Sacrifice. Oh my God, that's like one of the worst cards to have. So we are dealing with third-party situation, guys. Most likely. Third party doesn't necessarily mean another person. It could mean that you are literally in a job where you are unable to let go and to be with the person. I've had people who've had military jobs who are across the country and they just cannot settle with their person of interest because that's the rules. They have to be distant. The other day, there was another reading I did. It was really interesting. It was someone who was working somewhere and they were not allowed to be with the other person of interest. Their contract had ended with that person, but still it would have been a conflict of interest. So for example, stuff like that, right? Sacrifice. Somebody here is unable to make the sacrifice that a situation involves. They know they have to do it, but they're unwilling. They're stuck with something and they can't let it go. But whatever that something is, it's causing a distance and a rift between the both of you. Here we have the Prince of Coins and Sacrifice. I look at this particular spread in the reverse, so I do see what it is that your person of interest was going through back then. Why did things go downhill in the first place? What truly happened that caused the problem in this connection? So let's have a look at the Prince of Coins. Okay. So typically this talks about opportunities, hard work, and development, but I'm reading the reverse. Your person of interest stopped taking any type of opportunities. They didn't want to really work hard anymore, and they did not feel that there was any type of development that was needed. Here, it talks about inertia or laziness, not taking action or responsibilities. So at some point in time, Aquarius, you may have noticed that your person of interest, there was a whole lot of laziness. There was a sense of inertia. And they were not taking action or responsibilities. They were not taking action towards you, and they were not being responsible when it came to this connection. Why? Why? Because they were somewhere else. Their mind, their body. Just their mind and body. Their emotions are towards you, but their mind and body was definitely stuck somewhere else. Here we have the Sacrifice card. It talks about impasse, surrender, patience, and compassion. However, we are reading the reverse. So we have impasse, a lack of surrender, not wanting to surrender, absolute impatience, not having compassion for the other person, not having compassion for you, Aquarius, not having patience with you, Aquarius, not wanting to surrender to you, Aquarius. That's what's going on here. This person felt like they were caught between worlds. A short-term sacrifice to reach a long-awaited goal was needed. They couldn't take care of their own needs, let alone others. They wanted to gain compassion from difficult experiences, but that didn't really happen either. What ended up happening is there's a feeling that they were unable to make a sacrifice that a situation required, and creating difficulties for oneself. Sometimes we end up in a self-destructive pattern, even though we think it's right, but for our own greater good, it's not right. It doesn't make us happy, right? We follow the rules even though we don't like the rules, and they hurt us. Restrictions hurt us, yet still we follow them. That is what is happening here. Even though this person doesn't like those restrictions, they're making that sacrifice. For some of you, they're sacrificing you. They're not being with you. Why? Because they just can't. They have issues. They're not responsible enough. This is something that happened in the past, but I also see that it's still lingering right now in the future. In the present and the future. I still see that happening. This person has to let go. They have to see the value of a connection, of a relationship, in order to move forward. All right, let's have a look. This is the beginner tarot. Oh my, okay. Fell upright immediately. Ace of Wands. Very nice. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands followed by the Six of Pentacles. So this deck I read to see what it is that is going to happen in terms of any actions, any plans, any intentions that are being brought forward from this particular individual. Wow, you got the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. You got some nice cards. Very nice. Oh my God. Spoke too soon, but it's good that I did. Look at that. The Sun. Best card in the house. Can't go wrong. And then we have a hazy, sleepy card. Let's heal. Four of Swords. It's beautiful, Aquarius. This person right now, typically I start from here, but today I'm going to start from here. Right now, this card envelops and umbrellas all of these cards. So that means that this feeling is the overarching feeling, the Four of Swords. Here in the past, they have felt pain, suffering, sorrow. For the majority of you, you may have noticed this person's very quiet. Why is that? They want to feel more responsible. They want to have more integrity now. But what are they doing? They're healing from all that has happened. They're healing from the things that they have done to you. And they've experienced this. And now they know that what they did was wrong. They're retreating, recuperating, regenerating. They are now healing. And with the healing, there comes self-contemplation, isolation. They're thinking, how do I move forward? They're thinking, I have to move forward because my heart is broken and I can't live like this anymore. And then you have, lo and behold, Ace of Wands. That's the action they're going to take. Why? Because they are in the Four of Swords position. They're healing. They're trying to feel better, but nothing's working. No matter what they do, it doesn't work. What's going to work? The passion that they have with you, that's going to work. Lots of passion here. Ace of Wands. A lot of passionate intimacy, sexual energy, everything. We also have here Six of Pentacles. They have made a decision and they've decided that who they want to hang out with, who they want to be with is you. They want to be in a situation where they can create a better balance. Take you out for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or something like that. Or tea or coffee, something like that. But they want to be in your company. They want to be with you. They want to take you out somewhere. Here we also have Nine of Cups. Why do they want to take you out? Because you are their wish come true. They love you. They have realized that you are the one person on planet Earth that makes their heart beat a bit faster, makes their palms a bit sweatier, and their legs shake a little bit because they are nervous. Their knees buckle. There's something about you that just lifts this person's spirit. It is a past life connection. That's the reason why these kind of feelings happen. It's so strong that this person has resurrected from this grave, this coffin, and they want you to be in their arms. You have given them a new purpose in their life. They feel a sense of awakening, reawakened, awoke, alive again, vibrant again. And what is beyond the sun? The beauty and the brightness of the sun. This is joy, prosperity, happiness, growth, abundance, love, everlasting love. Everything that is good, that is under the sun. This person wants to commit to you. You are their sunshine. This is absolute love. Here, Aquarius, you have love and passion. That's so damn good. I'm so happy for you. It's really good, guys. Very nice, very nice. Look at these. They're so nice. But this only comes after this person ends up also suffering and healing. No doubt you, Aquarius, are also going through the same. No doubt about that. All right. So are they going to take action? Absolutely, yes. Definitely. Especially with the Ace of Wands. Yes. With the Ace of Wands. They are definitely going to be reaching out to you in the coming future at some point. And also with the Six of Pentacles, it does talk about having that sense of movement in a connection. And with the Sun card, the person could be reaching out to you at some point. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer on the cards. This is Archangel Answer Cards. Okay. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. If you believe. So here we have, if you believe, this is a sense of putting that belief in manifesting. There's something better. We have here also, ask your angels. Followed by trust in the divine. We also have abundance. Listen to your intuition. Take action and communicate clearly. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. It's a very soft, very gentle kind of message here. They're saying here, if you believe, then you will be able to change your fate and destiny to what it is that you want it to be, as long as it is practical. It is within the bounds of reality. And there is something better. There's something better than this person. There's someone better than this person. So a new person is coming into your life as well for some of you. That's what that indicates here. Also, it also shows that the situation that you have had with this person, it is going to improve. So there's going to be something better than the situation that you were stuck in with this particular individual. In the meantime, don't fret, don't worry about it. Ask your angels and trust in the divine. The angels that we deal with here, they do work for the Christ consciousness. They work for Christ's Father, who is the Supreme, who we call God. Here, these particular angels work for God. So you pray, you tell God through the Christ consciousness, this is my problem, this is what I need, can you please send down these angels? Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel. Within a split second, they are in your presence. You don't see them, sometimes people can. Then you ask them, you tell them, these are my issues. Please give me a sign, tell me what to do, be with me in my time of need. And I give you permission to help me, dear angels. Angels from heaven. That's what you say. Here we also have abundance. So there is going to be some type of abundance. You have two really, really good cards here, Aquarius. You have there's something better, and then you have abundance. So there's definitely going to be something really good coming into your life in the near future or far future, whatever it is. It could literally be money, and it could also be another person altogether. Here we have listen to your intuition. So remember, these cards are very close. Ask your angels and you will get messages intuitively. So do listen to your intuition. We also have here, take action. So it is important to move forward, take that step forward, and to take action when the time comes. Sometimes we don't know when. Some people always ask, when should I take action? Well, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is your soul speaking to your body, the spirit. The spirit animates the body. The soul is in the center of your mind, crown chakra. Here, the soul is much more older and wiser than you are. You, the spirit. The spirit is very young. The spirit is the exact same age as you are. That is your spirit. That's your identity. So when you listen to your intuition, understand that that is your soul speaking to you, and your soul has been there, done that over centuries. Soul is very old. So it has wisdom. There's a reason why we have likes and dislikes. That's because of certain experiences that we've had in our past lives. That is the resume of the soul that makes it what it is now. Here we also have communicate clearly, the overall arching theme. So there is a situation here where there was a lack of communication. Misunderstand and misunderstood. I'm getting those two words. Somebody here was definitely misunderstood. And there was a lack of communication. It just didn't work out right. So when the time does come, definitely be very clear, be concise. Do not be sarcastic. Do not taunt. Do not mock. Just be very direct with what it is that you need to say. Get off your chest. It's important to do that. So do communicate clearly with this person when you get the chance. Many of you know I have recommended that have 3 to 4 points memorized. Don't use paragraphs and paragraphs because people don't have time to read that, and if they do, they actually get lost in the details. And they don't even know what the point was. Your point might have been something else, and they assume it's something completely different. So always be very concise. Aquarius, that is your reading. Not bad at all. At the end of the day, I see that some of you have almost lost faith, your spirituality, your feelings towards the divine. They are saying here to let's start rebooting that now. Let's get back on track. Start paying attention to yourself. Start paying attention to the divine, to nature, to the forces around you, the positive forces. And don't ignore your intuition. There's a reason why you get a hunch the way that you do for that particular reason, because your soul is older and wiser than you are. It's giving you that little bit of extra help that you may need. All right, Aquarius. That is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if this has resonated with anyone. And also I wanted to mention, for some of you, you may wish to have a look at my other channel, Asnointia Audio, which is on YouTube. I have some videos related to relationships, as well as some of them that are related to spiritual connections. So hopefully some of you may find them helpful. All right. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again. Bye now.